Yo, yo. Was I speaking then? Could you hear me before we actually started? Because we were having a conversation about what we were going to do. This camera's right. I've got to move to one. Do you know what? Doesn't matter where I move, the camera still blocks my head, John. What's that? It's weird. So, hello everyone. Welcome to episode 22.
We think
22, we think.
the stream's panicking because I just pulled an event from the Facebook page. You can't see it on there, but they're panicking because I pulled the hyperspace event, the old one.
Right.
And now they're saying, "Is it cancelled?" And they go mad.
Enos, what are you saying, bruv? Hello, Archnin, my friend. Tavern Wars, bless you. Captain, Father, you home? I'm glad you're home. Captain Rex was with us this weekend, everyone. My ex-wing dad. I love it. I love Captain Rex so much. He chilled me. My voice is very deep. That's because I'm Barry White's illegitimate love child. I got a bit stressed out towards the end of the first day because of some horrible, nasty list, and Captain Rex chilled me out. You see? Because even the Rasta gets a bit stressed sometimes, and he come and he give me a little hug, and he was like, "Let it go, let it go." We got death.
Saying that. Oh, you know what?
Sounds like they've got a voice changer on.
Oh, I don't think I have.
Sound seems to be a bit off. Should we unplug and plug back in?
Yeah, try it.
We'll be right back. Random Haney, I love you, bruv. Yo, I'm back. What you saying? Evening, Arkleson TMC. Oh, I got new viewers. I love having new viewers. What are you saying? Is that better? It's better. Dalton! Dalton! I've got a bottle of Kraken for you, Mr. Dalton. Gifted to me by Ulfric from America for your birthday. So, oh look. Look. What's happening, John?
Yeah, freaky.
Look, man. It's my One Love bracelet from America. Look. I'm branded, everyone. This is the Rasta Maice One Love bracelet that you can buy on the new Etsy store coming soon. Rasta Maice branded apparel. Not really. Chris Burnett, you've got funny coloured little names.
Subscriber already, yeah.
Yo, so, hello everyone. We was meant to be Ash. Ash was meant to be here. So instead, we'll have Bones. Bones is my co-pilot today. You remember Bones? But anyway, look, Ash ain't here because Ash has got a wife, and she said no. That's what we think.
Believe that's the case.
Message the WW Messenger, John. Big thanks to John for organising and letting me attend a fantastic one. Hi Scarlett, my beautiful baby. No, I haven't recovered from the weekend. I am absolutely destroyed. I am knackered. I actually said to Alex the Bruce that I'm getting too old for this. 2 days of, you know what I'm like, bouncing around the room and having loads of fun and no sleep and cooking for people 2 nights on the trot. I was broken Sunday night when I got home. I definitely was feeling my age a little bit. Twix isn't well behind YouTube.
Yeah, we were just talking. Matt Witham, we were just talking about that.
What were you talking about?
It's the underworld stuff.
Right. Yes. Yeah. Matt, has he sent you the ones he wants?
He hasn't, but he just asked me if there was any news on it.
Matt, send him the ones he wants. The ones you want. Anyway, sorry. Anyway, I'm off topic and I'm talking to people specifically. Hello, everyone. I love Scarlett's little emoji. Right, so we are going to do some painting today, but I also want to talk to you about the tournament we just had because it was like bonkers. For those of you that are not with us, we had the conclusion to our year-long veteran tournament. So it was 24 tournaments. And you had to basically win one of those tournaments or be the top ranked player that didn't already had won a tournament to get one of these coins, these magical coins that you put into Ash Brooks when you walked into the tournament, and it allowed you entry to the special Narnia that is Weekend Warlords, the home of UK X-Wing. And there was some bonkers matches going on, and it weren't even, like, you guys know how good the players were in this room over the weekend. Bonkers good. But the vibe in the room as well was truly amazing. So every one of the people that had got one of those coins had won it in a certain manner, right? And so they brought that vibe with them, and it was truly an honour to be in a room with such amazing people. So if any of you haven't, and you can get to us in the next coming season, please come and have a go and see if you can get yourself a coin, and if not, just experience the great tournament. And what we're going to do during the stream is we're going to pull up some stats from TTT, because I know there's a lot of you on that love X-Wing, right? And I know I paint lots of stuff, but X-Wing specific, don't watch the Vets tournament yesterday whilst getting tattooed. My artist now wants me to teach him to play. Wicked! What did you get tattooed, Archnin? Oh yeah, do you know what? The 2-screen coverage, we have to big up Josh. Josh is... No. The hyperspace isn't...
It wasn't last year, it was a placeholder.
It was a placeholder.
Just changed it.
Don't worry, I got some big news coming up on this show about ticket sales for our hyperspace. So if any of you guys are interested in attending our hyperspace, and we have got a limited space, right? Stay on stream, because they're going to go live at some point during this stream. We know the point. I'm just not telling you for like dramatic effect. Because you know I like to be dramatic. I got to have a drink. Have I gone all Barry White again? I've gone Barry White again. Be right back. Be right back, baby. Any better? I hope I'm better. I haven't touched nothing. What's that? That wires the camera. I haven't touched nothing. Better. I don't know what's going on. Can send a pic if you want. Yeah, send it to the Weekend Warlords chat actually.
Yeah.
And then John might even put a photo up.
Yeah.
Right, so the dates for our hyperspace are the 7th, 8th? Is it the 7th? The 8th? December?
7th.
The 7th of December.
It's going to be one day though.
Single day.
Yeah.
Right?
It might have been advertised as a double day.
It might have been advertised as a double day, but it's going to be a single day, and it's going to be awesome. So be prepared at some point.
Long day.
It's going to be a long day.
Be prepared for it.
So it's marathon, so you need to have sushi and water and do your yoga, and I'm going to play my music and get everyone dancing. We're going to do some yoga at lunchtime.
Yeah.
Yeah? Some of that, John?
Yeah, definitely.
John's going to be leading the yoga.
We'll get down dogs going.
Yeah, it's going to be an amazing. We have got a special guest joining us at the hyperspace. Wincy Willis off the weather. She's coming.
This I don't know about.
Yeah, she'll be in cosplay.
Really?
Yeah, she's cosplaying as Salty.
Wow.
Right, so that's actually Wincy Willis. Can't do that soon, annoyingly. I'll be looking at coming up next year to an event. Chris, hello, my brother. Chris came to Worlds with us, him and his brother, and we had a great time together. Can't turn James across the roads. Can't do that so annoyingly. Look, no worries. We will be announcing our layer event, which is the 27th of December. Tickets will be going live for that very, very soon. Yeah, with the face paint. That was Wincy Willis. Sorry you guys missed it. So, listen. Should I tell you what I'm painting today? I will. I'll tell you what I'm painting, right? Because I'll cut to the chase about our tournament. It was won by one of the most fantastic human beings I've had the privilege of meeting. A guy called Mark Ward. We called him the Terminator. And it's an ironic joke, because bless his soul, guy's in a wheelchair, right? And you know, Warlords, we love everyone, and we equally lambast everyone for their misgivings and shortcomings and all of that, and we all rejoice in each other's bits and bobs. So, like, that doesn't mean that we've ever judged Mark for his wheelchair, you know, that he's in a wheelchair or anything like that. But if you've ever been here, he's the guy that always has the spot in a wheelchair. But he is the nicest, like, human being you could hope to meet, and it's truly representative of what we wanted the veterans coin, like the true champion to be. He is an incredible player now, and that's because over the past year he has put in so much hard work. He's come every Tuesday night to our practice nights, and he has bashed it and been beaten. I mean, he went through a stage where I played him every single Tuesday night, and I'd smash him round the table, and then suddenly He started to smash Ream around the table, and that was all because of the effort he put in. And whether he was getting a kick in or he was giving a kick in, he was just the best opponent to play against. And I've always said, if you're going to win a really big, tough tournament, and this was, right, this was 40 of the best players in this country, in Europe, I think, you have to have the package, you have to have the good dice, the great moves, and you have to be a nice person. I don't care what anyone thinks. That's what I think.
Yeah, he's got it all.
And he has got the whole package. So, in honour of the amazing Terminator 2000, and that's actually his title on stream when he pops up, T2000, he ran yesterday, he ran 3 T70s and one of those little peanut shuttles, right?
Yeah.
With Finn in it. So, Mark owns 3 of my movie repaint T70s. So, to go with that, he's got this little bugger that wasn't painted, and I was like, give me that, I'm going to paint that for you. So that's what we're going to be doing. No, not at all, Mr. Ander, absolutely. We're going to be painting this for Mark on stream, and we are going to get this done because it's only teeny weeny, and I definitely should be able to do something this small in 2 hours. I know I like talking a lot, and I know I take forever to paint something. John's going yes and yes. Just message you about sending that pic. Who's that? Richie C. Hello, my beautiful, beautiful Richie C. Richie C. holding up the honour of being the wooden spoon holder.
He was a fantastic wooden spoon holder.
He holds it better than anyone else.
Well, he's had a lot of practice.
So, we're going to be doing that. Terminator! Big up the champ! Big up the champ! Mark, I love you. And like, I don't really think you understand how happy I am that you won. No, Rasta stays strong. I love you, Alan Barlow. You don't even know what the stretch goal is. I love you so much. Alan Barlow, I would lick your ear. Okay, next time I see you... What happened, John?
That's all right.
Is it all right?
Yeah,
I'll tell you what we'll do. I'll tell you what the stretch goal is, right? I've got a cool one this week, right? Still Worlds related, because I found some more goodies. You're going to really like these. Because instead of one guy winning, we're going to have 8 people winning today for £100. 8 of you are getting something you could only get at Worlds. Watch. So 7 of you, the first 7, are getting one of these. This is a Trade Federation drone. This is the Worlds card. It's got the beautiful artwork on the back. This was prize wall, right? So I had to work hard to get these. In fact, Simeon, the world champion, Delapina, got you these, right?
Ignore that.
So you're having 7 of these. Then the last person... what have you done? What have you done, John? Is getting this. And this is a Jedi Knight. And you only got this if you were playing Republic faction and you played on the actual main event. Right, and this was swapped with another player. So I haven't got any... All these cards I'm giving you, I'm not even going to own any. I'm giving all my stuff away. So 7 and 1. This is the big one, right? This is the big one. But after more than a year... What did you win, Kai? Tell me, man. Okay. Tavern Wars, I love you, bruv. It's going to be 500 spondoos, a ticket. Plus, you get 1 if you're a sub. So if you're subbing or you ain't subbed, sub up. Hit the sub button.
Yeah, we like.
It's like we like subs.
We like.
Subs. Mwah.
You don't have to watch the stupid advert.
The Jedi is proper amazing. Oh, and look on the back of the Jedi. Beautiful artwork on the back. These really are really top cards. So, and that's what I wanted to do this week. Instead of one lucky person, Mr. Dalton, lucky sod, got Plo Kloon and everything that went with him, 8 of you are going to get something really nice this time. So, you know what to do. John will put links up throughout the show showing you where to click and donate. And you earn spondoolies by donating. So if you donate, you get spondoolies and you can enter in the raffle, so to speak.
Did you want to look at some stats from the actual weekend?
Yeah, we can. You can start bringing that up. Do you know what? Why don't
we can put that up and maybe you can start painting underneath and maybe talk about them. I don't know.
That's exactly where I'd need to paint.
Yeah.
So, what John's just asked me to do, ladies and gentlemen, is read the chat, talk about 36 different X-Wing lists, and paint a ship at the same time.
You're a very talented man.
Right? So, now this is why. Who just donated? Richie. I love you, brother. That was like, thank you so much. Richie's in a tight little spot at the moment, ladies and gentlemen, and I know that can't have been easy to tip 20 quid. I love you, brother. Does he also... look, at the moment, I'm actually doing a little jig as well. So, I'll just tell you quickly before I talk about that. Put on my old man glasses. All I've done is I undercoated it with... I did this... Oh, yeah. This is for you, Captain Rex. Right? Because Captain Rex... He brought up his little scourge and he'd done all these conversions. He'd done proper. You know when I did all the scratch building with the tiny bits of plastic card? He'd proper done it. And he's given me some ideas. And he was showing me how he was doing like his little engine glow and that, all with the brush. And then it reminds me that sometimes I use my airbrush a lot and some of you ain't got one. So this one is purely just, let's all paint it by hand. So I haven't even undercoat it with an airbrush. I did that with a brush too. So you're going to get exactly what you should get if you copied me, right? And all I did was undercoat it with this stuff. This is fine. Oh, upside down. I don't know why I do that. This is surface primer from Vallejo. It's really thin when it comes out. And that's what you want. 2 coats of that straight over the plastic. You don't need to strip these models. Give them a brush, because I did find a few little hairs, because where they wipe over with a cloth when they do the wash. But it's just been coated with... this Vallejo surface primer. It comes in lots of different colours, and now thinking about it, this X-Wing is, oh yes, quite nice. You got quite nice there. You can see, right? This is like really, it's kind of like the light grey movie colours. So I've worked from a really light base coat, and I've just done lots of that with actual inks, the stuff you guys have got from Games Workshop. So because I normally use my washes, right, and we do the taking off, we ain't doing that. We're going to use inks. I'm going to use stuff that probably you guys have got more access to than the Vallejo model. Everyone's got a black and a brown ink, right? Everyone, surely. If you're watching this for painting, you've got that.
Okay, Outrider, thank you.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use like the blues that I've got on the X-Wings, because I think that would be nice to carry it across. But I think the shuttle, I want to go a bit whiter. So I'm just going to start off by giving it a bit of a white overcoat on top of the light grey. So, and while I'm doing that, John's going to pull up the stats, and I am going to pull a brush and stick it up my ear, and I'm going to paint with my ear while I read this.
So I'll
John looks at me then like going, don't you dare. Right, so where are we going? So we had 40 players.
So we're really, 40 players. We're really looking at the top 16 there.
Right, so we're looking at the top 6. Why don't you show them the pie chart first?
Oh, okay.
Right. So Acid Tooth, if you want to bid on today's stuff, if you sub up, you'll get 2 tickets. Because you get an extra one. So look, I love these. These are the pie charts. I've got my white out. So the biggest, isn't that mad? So I wouldn't have thought this personally. I wouldn't have thought that the biggest showing in the room would have been the Empire. If I was going to like go, right, this is what I think we'll see the most of. Followed by Rebel Alliance. And then closely followed by Scum and Villainy, which just kind of melts my head a little bit. And actually, like there's no Jedi in the room. Is that representative of us here at Warlords? Because I know Simeon was running Jedi and Alex used to run Jedi, and they didn't. I think maybe because we did have players that were in the room that had just come back from Worlds, and I think some of those players, like Simeon himself. So heads up about the hyperspace. Simeon's not playing, so now's a good time to get a ticket, because that's one less person in the room that will kick ass. Because he said to me, I think I'm just a bit burnt out after Worlds, lad. I need a break. And so at the hyperspace that we're going to hold next month, he's going to commentate for 2 days. So you're going to get some wicked commentary, right? So that's what Sim will be doing. But there was players definitely in the room, I think, that come back and instead of using the same list, were like, I need a break. I'm just going to run actually something a little bit more fun. So maybe that's what has affected the numbers. I expected it to be low with First Order. I expected more resistance. And there was some horrible separatist lists in the room. There was some really actually different lists that I wasn't expecting to see, like Bam Bam. Let's go back to the top 16. Do you think we're seeing that much of Empire because of Worlds? Yeah, so if you notice, so Fishy was second, right, in this, and Fishy was, I'm sure you guys, anyone that watched the streams, will have noticed that Fishy did really well and made it all the way to the final. And the list Fishy was using was
Thank you so much, guys. Lots of subs.
Thank you, Jar Jar, for talking over me. That don't get old at all, that don't, John?
Does it not?
No, not at all, mate.
Good.
Thanks.
Does it
Yeah, I know it is. Puzzo Kefalo, that's all I'm going to say. If there's anyone out there that understands that, you can all laugh at it. Where were we? What were we talking about?
Talking about Fishy.
Talking about Fishy, yeah. So Fishy's list was a direct copy of the one that made the final of Worlds. And yeah, I would probably say that, yeah, you're absolutely right. The reason why we saw more imps and more rebels was because of Worlds. And Fishy will tell you straight himself, yep, I net listed it. He's not bothered by that sort of stuff. There's definitely, you know, that's well within anyone's rights to go and do that. So that's Fishy's final list, right? So there's a lot of ships in there, yeah? You got Braylon, a bandit squadron. That's just like a nice little filler. Blount, amazing ship. Wedge, of course, filth. And Jake is, you know how much I love Jake. Jake is just a brilliant ship. It's a really clever, efficient, hits hard, it's got lots of health, got overall great agility, got lots of tricks. Really clever. A great little list. Let's come off that one. Let's talk to you about... So, for example, I was talking about John Bamford. Let's click on John Bamford's list. So I played John, or Bam Bam. Well, no one calls him John. His name is Bam Bam. And this was one of the highlights of, like, it's lists like this. So, yeah, 5 resistance A-Wings. Everyone knows that's a thing. But he brought some snap crack. And it was wicked and Arvel. And it was really hard to beat it. And I know I beat it. And that was probably because John's, Bam Bam's green dice weren't great to him. Because I was running hand Jake. So, you know, I don't get a lot of shots. And I was, like, killing ships really quickly. Because Bam Bam had some really cold green dice. But really nice to see different lists, even at a tournament at that point.
This is the top 16 we're talking about the second day, isn't it?
Yeah, this is a top 16 contender. He made it all the way in with a list like that. Let's have a look at a couple other ones. Let's go back to it and I'll pick some out. So what else have we got? Let's actually Kylo's. Let's pick on Kylo's list. It's First Order.
Yeah.
So Kylo was flying Kylo, which is really cool that he was flying Kylo. With quick draw, special forces gunner, shield upgrade, passive sensors, fanatical, and midnight. Same sort of stuff, shield upgrade, fanatical. 3 little ships. You wouldn't think it'd be very effective. He clearly must have been flying very well. And First Order clearly aren't dead. That's all there is to it. So nice to see that in there. Let's go back, John.
I think somebody's asking for Finlayson's list there, are they?
Oh, right, okay, let's do Finlayson's list.
Is that what they're asking for? Show Finlayson's list. There we go.
So, Finlayson's horrible list, because I played this. I made a huge mistake on the engage with one of my manoeuvres. I don't know why, I just had a bit of a brain fart, and I clicked a rock. But it is Sissa in a... So, look, right, you know... As far as I'm concerned, you can all fly what you want. I think you should all fly what you love, but that's besides the point. But Sis are in a really bad spot at the moment. And they're in a spot where Scum was at the end of 1.0. and that can be a bit degenerate on the community because they have a lot of very negative play experience lists. And I know that's subjective, but I think I'm right. I think I've been around the game long enough to know what actually really upsets people. The Nantex clearly are one of those things, and like the way these new Vulture Droid swarms and some of their upgrades that they have, they are also quite demoralising to play the game, because you do feel a bit like you're a backseat driver in your own game. You're there, but you're actually not having any part of it. So I'm more worried. I'm not worried about the meta, because I'm always going to fly what I love, as you saw at the tournament. I'm worried about the effect it has on potentially damaging a community's growth and, you know, a community staying together, because it rode out triple jumps and Paratani once. I don't know if it will ride it out happening again. So they do need to be careful that. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Sorry. They do need to be careful that they're not going to kill off the game. So this is James's list, right? It's a very clever list. Very, very efficient. Very good at doing what it does. So it's Captain Seer. For those of you that don't know, Captain Seer is the one that allows them all to spend a calculate for basically to crack shot if they're in their bullseye arc. Chertek, who re-rolls 2 dice if you are tracted. He's in a Nantech with ensnare. You all know what that does. And then you've got 3 Trade Federation droids, drones with Discord missiles and grappling struts, and DFS 311 with grappling struts. So DSF 311s, he hands out calculates. Kraken on Seer lets them hold calculates. Soulless one gives him more survivability. Grappling struts break a fundamental mechanic of X-Wing. Discord missiles, buzz droids, are incredibly degenerate, especially for anything without barrel roll or a large ship. It's monstrous. It's monstrous. Yeah, and the ability for it to hold the tokens, just walk the rocks, and launch out these things that just do sustained critical damage is really, really strong. Really, really strong. But really hard to play against. Same as if we go back to the standings, we'll click on Laszlo's list. So Laszlo was also flying. Laszlo Leto, there we go. There we go. One up above me. Here we go. So this is kind of more of the Torp version, right? So you've got a Techno Union bomber with plasma torps and probe droids. You've got another bomber there with boron missiles, landing struts, and then you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 droids with energy shell charges and grappling struts. So this literally spits out probe droids. They all get target locks before you get anywhere near an engage. They all can ignore the rocks, and then they can all share all their tokens and do horrible stuff. And I'm sure the bombers might have other interactions. I don't know what the diamond boron does exactly, but look, this is just brutal. They're really, really hard lists to go against because they're just so stupidly efficient, and the rocks always gave you something to play your game around when you're playing against a list that basically says, well, I have a 3x3 mat and I ignore everything on it and you don't. It's a complete, it's not really a two-sided game at that point. So I think they really do need to be very careful with where we're going with. Sorry, I was looking for my hairdryer. Where they're going with the CIS the CIS faction itself.
But I think I'm right in saying that actually Mark played.
Yeah,
didn't it?
It's absolutely a £200-ish list, and this is. It does stink of that a little bit at the moment. I've got to be honest. Yeah. And yeah, you know, look, Mark beat Finlayson, and you know, Virgil beat Laszlo with hand wedge. Beautiful, huh? Beautiful. Wish I'd seen it. I wasn't there to see it. I did really well with hand Jake. My hand Jake that I took to Worlds, I did really, really well. I only lost to James. but I was still really happy. It's really, you put the time into something, even though it isn't top of the table, and I ain't following the trend, I can still pretty much beat everything given a good day, given the right circumstances, and my dice being average for me. So Fly Gas Clouds, it was a nice game to yeah. So let's have a look. Anyone else? Tim Marsden, there's another little net lister. So this was a list that you saw at Worlds doing well. Fern Rao, Boba Fett and a Fire Spray. You can watch a game with Tim on stream where he played Free Jedi, and I do believe Tim flew Boba Fett like a lunatic, an amazing pilot, and then he lost it right towards the end. A bit, you know, just one of them things that happens. But Tim is a properly good pilot. Properly, I played him on day 2. So we had you had to have 3 ships. If you dropped out of the cut, you went into the second little tournament, and I played Tim, and Tim was flying Ray and 2 A-Wings, and I was flying Wedge, Jake and Lando. It was Return of the Jedi as they fly into the Death Star. And we had such a wicked game. And you know that Tim was in my team when we won UKTC the 3rd year running. And he is a properly good player. And nicest guy in the world too. So day 2 game 1 was it was that day 2 game 1, Josh. Thanks, mate. Thank you so much. So let's go back and see if there's anyone else I want to talk about. Do you know what we doing? Mark Ward.
Let's go to it. Yeah.
Let's do the man of the moments list. Right. So I know. I don't get it. I need to go home and watch his final match. I know how good he is with these, right? So Mark's like me. I only literally fly my Falcon. Everything's got my Falcon in it. And now I've been flying Jake for so long, it's got Jake in it because I just love those 2 ships. Mark loves these T-70s. And whether he's flown 3, he's flown 4, he's flown 2 and a couple of A-Wings or whatever, he's always been levitating towards these T-70s. And I think that's what it is. If you love something and you put in the time, and you know how it works, and you know you've made the mistakes 50 times, you know where not to be. And maybe that's more powerful than having the latest meta list. So Temin Wexley, snap, perfect. With integrated S-foils. You've got Jess Parva with BB-8, so it gives her more charges on her charge thing. Bastion, who gets the target locks. And Finn, Perceptive Co-Pilot, Heroic Panic Analyzer. Heads up, Finn's still broken. Mark clearly knows that when everyone else has left it alone. Well done, Mark. I need to go and watch that final. Yeah, and it's the low pilot skill, right? That's the thing as well. And Mark will have played people with pilot skill over him. And so if you're getting those arcs on enough, that's taking some flying. So Mark's doing some stuff with that stuff on the table. Good evening, beautiful Ginger Max Skywalker. We was talking on Sunday about how everyone has that one ship they love flying. Yeah, and I really do think that that's part of that special magical combination. John, is my hairdryer in there, please, my brother? I need to have a look, because otherwise I'm sat here waiting.
Hold it in front of the heater.
I could hold it. John's really clever, everyone. Turns out he's not just bald. So, wasn't there roll 2 blank defense dice, had a blank reroll through? Yeah, it was not, and honestly, like one of the few times I was stood at his table while he was playing a game, it was literally that. Finn, 2 blanks, add a blank, re-roll them, 2 evades minimum every time. And Mark did have hot dice. He said he had hot dice, but I've said this, it's combination. You do need to have that perfect day of dice. So where are we? Oh, okay, 1935. Just having a bit of a drink, everyone. So there was also, was it 2 or 3 grand tournaments, national events? I'd love you guys that are more plugged in with that stuff to chuck up some comments about it, and then we can talk. 5, and where were they, James? Right, so all I'm going to do is I'm actually going to work out where I want to put some blues. Let's get a blue. I have to read my labels, everyone. That's also a blue. I need a dark blue. Have I got a dark blue? No. I'll start with, I haven't got my dark blue, everyone. What I'll do then is I'll put some medium blue and I'll just put a spot of black just to knock the edge off of it. I massively underestimated Mark's list. I've played him before with the same list, but I just didn't learn and he smashed me. Yeah, Mark's a really good player now as well. He really has come on like absolutely leaps and bounds. It just time served. Oh, that's a bit minging. I don't know if I like that. I might add a bit more blue back. It's gone a bit grey. See, this is what you get when you following a colourblind painter. Does that even look blue?
Yeah, it's bordering almost on purpling blue.
What? Why would putting black with blue make purple?
I don't know. That's what it looks like on this screen. I don't know about that over there though.
Look at it for real.
Oh yeah, it's kind of turquoisey even.
What?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. I'm going to try mixing it in a different area. Looks very blue to me. Right. I'm going to ignore John, and we're going with this, and we're going to find somewhere to put some of this. I just want some areas. I just want like, because these have got like lines and stuff. So maybe, because I've got some shape here.
Mark's ability to judge distances while sitting is amazing. I'm constantly having to walk around the table and still get it wrong. That's Mr. Stander. So,
Mark's game against James was going to be streamed, but we didn't have time to set him up as like a camera for him specifically, and we did that for the final because it was I was the one saying no way is he going to be on the normal stream table because that's not fair on Mark. And Mark's played on stream before, and if you saw how much higher the stream table is than the normal tables, Mark has no chance. I don't know what he sees at that point.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
you can't sit down at our streaming tables. They're just
Can I move? I'm going to move this camera a little bit. I know it might. Oh, that's better. It's really down. So what I'm going to do is do these 4 little bits. Because what I want to do is get the base colours on, and then.
Right, we weren't going to make him do that.
No, wouldn't I? Yeah, I know you weren't. And Josh, I can't big you up enough for how amazing you were this weekend. How quickly you sorted everything out, how smoothly you kept the stream going. The whole split screen thing was amazing, dude.
Yeah, he did a fantastic job.
Right, I'll sort out something in a way of a bit of a thank you for you at Christmas time, mate. Because everyone really enjoyed the games. I know everyone have had a fantastic time watching. And a lot of that was down to Josh's hard work in the booth this weekend. Well, most of it was down to Josh's hard work in the booth this weekend. You might have had a little bit of Brucey boy in there as well for a little Brucey bonus. Should we go around the bottom with it? Or should I just do the top 2 and find somewhere else? Do I like that?
Martian said he watched most of it. That's good.
This thing is so small, it's ridiculous.
Matty Walker Coles, who shout out to the Weekend Warlords thing, made everything over the weekend as smooth as possible. I must admit, we don't shout out enough about James and Simon. They do a sterling job all weekend, just keeping everything running.
Do we really want to be bigging up someone that takes steroids like they're Smarties, John? Do we? Do we, John?
He's alright.
Even though he is a massive roid head. And bald. Do you know what I mean? He's not, is he? He's got hair.
He's got
That's
hair.
James with hair.
James
with hair.
James has hair.
He has got hair.
He's got no facial hair. Apparently he's never been able to grow a beard.
I don't trust a man that can't grow a beard, John.
Now, you know what you call a man who can't grow a beard?
A lady.
Yeah.
Sorry, holding my breath. So I just filled in that little panel. I'm just finding little areas. It's one of the bits I hate when you're painting, like committing. Oh, sorry. If Simon wasn't making tea or coffee, he was building Sigma figures. He was a busy boy. He can't grow one. Yeah. Hey, Chirag, what you saying, bro? Right, so I am going to knuckle down a bit and get some painting done. But yeah, where were these... You're all right though, Matt, because you're ginger, and ginger people have special rules. Matt, I'm not ginger. I clearly have your beard.
Yeah, it goes ginger at the bottom.
I've stolen his beard.
Yeah.
I've stolen. It's going grey now, John. Look at the old grey.
Well, maybe
grey.
that's how it fades.
Not as grey as yours, John, because I'm not as old as you.
You are though, aren't you?
I'm not, am I? How old are you?
46.
Nah, I'm not that old, mate.
You're not?
Nah, old man. You got your bus pass yet? Sorry. Do you know what the kids have started calling me now? Because some of you will get this because you're like 12, random. They've started calling me Boomer. It's like a... Look! She called me a Karen Boomer.
What's boom?
Exactly, John. Right? I didn't know what that meant. It's a new meme they've got now.
Is it?
Yeah, got Karens. Yeah, it is only 3 years. All right,
It
Captain
can't be a
Rex.
thing because I'm down.
And I'll be 44 before he's 47. So, 2 years really. Yeah, she keeps calling me a boomer. Apparently we're boomers.
Baby boomers? Is that the thing? No,
Yeah.
because that's not our generation.
No, that's what I told them, and apparently that is exactly what a boomer is. Someone that goes, no, that's not, it's not more.
Is that right?
Yeah, we're boomers. Or like, it was so much better before the internet. I remember before mobile phones. Apparently we're boomers for doing that.
Wow.
I think I will do a bit on the bottom. I wasn't going to, but I'm going to.
It's true. I can't remember before mobile phones.
See, boomer? It was better, wasn't it? It was, John.
Yeah, I think so.
It was. Hey, Lucky. Thank you for subscribing. So for those of you that don't know, our stretch goal today, if you've just joined us, is for some amazing promo cards from Worlds. Got 7 Vulture Droids, and I have a Jedi Knight, which is from competing in the main event. And the Vulture Droids are from the prize wall, so hard-earned loot, because it was only available at Worlds.
Yeah, Lee's right. We're Generation X, not boomers.
No, I know, but they still laugh at us, John.
They can't be dissing the greatest generation.
Who?
That's not us neither.
That's
is it?
not us. That was the lot that fought World War II, mate.
Yeah.
They're all dead now, bruv.
Well, nearly.
The ones that fought, there's only a handful left.
Yeah.
It's nearly 100 years ago, John.
No,
Well, they'd be 100 years old.
they'd be 100 years
Like,
old,
even
yeah.
the young ones.
Yeah. There wouldn't be many of World War One vets left.
Oh, bumhole. I slipped. I'll fix that.
Oh, apparently they're Generation Z.
Who are?
Scarlet.
Scarlet's Generation Z.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, she's not millennial, is she? She's post year.
She's post-apocalyptic.
Yeah.
You post-apocalyptic, Scarlet? What'd she say?
She says she feels special.
Shut up, you boomer. I know you can hear me. I said it loud so you could hear me. There's no point insulting someone if they can't hear you. So everyone, Scarlet's in the ass.
If you weren't born in the 60s, you're wrong. That's not true. I'm right. I was born in the 70s.
Who said born in the 60s, Mr. Stander?
Yeah,
Of course he did, because he's like 368 years old. Honestly, Paul, I'm not even sure how you can have Jude as young as he is. Did you like have it frozen and then have it reheated or something? Like when you were young and fertile? Because surely they ain't been swimming around for a good 30 years.
Dalton's right, 70s.
70s was the decade to be born, man.
Corporal X says the 80s.
Nah, 70s. And 76 specifically because it was the hottest year ever in the UK. And you know what happens when it gets hot on top of a mountain? Monkey! And that was me. Yeah? I just rolled out of my mother's fertile mountain, right?
It was the wind and the rain and the sun.
And all of it. Oh, irrepressible forces of nature.
Yeah.
That was it. Rasta!
He knew every trick under the sun.
He knew every trick under the sun. Spent a lot of my childhood riding not a chopper or a BMX, a cloud.
The nature of Rasta was irrepressible.
The nature of Rasta was irrepressible. Monkey was... I love that so much.
Jamie Bradley says the 90s kids were where it's at.
Please, Jamie.
Yeah, that's like yesterday.
90s kids. Jamie Bradley. Who even is that guy?
It's getting closer to the time.
What time is it, John?
It's 7:47.
Is it 7:47, John?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a coincidence that it's 7:47. Because I was wondering what time it was, John.
My mum's cousin played Sandy in Monkey.
Shut up!
No. No. Really? That's impossible. It's like the greatest show of all time.
She bring a great honour on your family. Kay, shut up. Is that real? Sorry? Sorry, Mr. Ander? Do you know what? No, it's not. It definitely ain't now. Now that you said that, you've got to spoil everything for everyone. Puzzo kefalo. What a...
Well, it isn't though, is it?
No, it isn't.
No.
But, like, he's got to guess. He's got to ruin it. Right, I'm just going to tidy up my whites. It's good that you see me make little mistakes.
Have you done squares down the side? Can't see it.
No, just done it like
Oh.
a stripe going round the side.
Tickets have been on sale for over an hour. Have they?
John?
If they have, I made a bit of a boo-boo.
John? Literally will kill you.
Well, nobody's brought one yet, so I
Then
wouldn't worry about it.
Stop it then.
I don't think it has. I think he's lying.
It's Dalton on one of his little wind-up
Yeah.
missions. I hope so.
I think he's just trying to... I brought them all. Ah.
Honestly, dude, as a struggling game store, we would be alright with that because we might be able to pay the electric bill. Hey, Laszlo, you alright, brother? These are your giveaways tonight, guys. 7 of these from Worlds and 1 of those. 8 people are going to be winning these. Yep, 1 of these, 7 of these, 1 of those. Laszlo, you need these, Laszlo. You need these.
Give us a sub. Give us a donation.
You can get 5, dude. You just have to... Could it pick the same person 5 times?
No, I don't think so.
You can't get 5, dude.
If you do, then we didn't know how it works.
Yeah, if you do, well done. Tell us how you did it. I'm just drying it with my heater, which is not as good as a hairdryer on any level. Right, I've got a tiny little bit of detail in here too. I'm just going to pick that out with some silver. And because I'm going to hit this with inks, everything's going to be a bit higher than I want it to be. Because I'm going to smash it back with inks and then do some little brush highlights. Look what I was about to do. John. Double glasses. I'm so blind.
Right, I don't know. James is saying that he's messaged me on Facebook. I can't see it.
Oh, I love you, DD. Thank you, bro. We not got a Clive on today.
Yeah, Clive's on. He's been subbing loads of people.
Oh, Clive, love you, bro. I hope you're feeling better. He's had a rough one.
Has he?
It's personal. I don't know if Clive would want me to mention it, but he's had a rough one the past couple of weeks. And I'm thinking about you, bro. I have been all weekend. That's why he couldn't make the Veterans Tournament.
Right, I'll try and put that up for you in a second. James Finlayson has messaged us some information about all the events that have gone on this weekend.
Oh, awesome. Thank you, James.
I will try and put that up.
Because then we can pull up some of that. We can have a look at who won them.
I can learn to understand you much better if I can get familiar with the way you talk.
Who's she?
Have I accidentally
Hi,
I'm Cortana?
I'm Rasta. Where's she gone?
She's gone, that's
No,
it.
no, like all the women in my life. Except for Scarlett.
Apparently she's gone anyhow, they're taking her out.
What do you mean, like taking her out? I
Uh,
watched Goodfellas last night.
Oh, you
So-
watch it? Have you the first time you've seen it?
Please, I'm Italian.
Yeah, I was gonna
we get
say.
shown that while we're still on the breast, right? I showed Alex because Alex had never seen Goodfellas. Calls himself a London gangster. Never seen Goodfellas. He liked it. So yeah, what do you mean when they're going to take out Cortana? They're going to like proper take her out, John? John, or are they just switching her off?
What's that?
Cortana.
They're taking her out of Windows, aren't they? She's done and dead now. Right, I'm going to post it up on the chat. Nobody chat on the chat until Rasta's seen it, or else it will disappear.
What are you posting in the chat?
That.
Oh. So, America. This is American Nationals won by Sunfac and 6 droids. Poland won by Sia and 6 droids. Sweden won by Obi Plo-Rick. Australia won by Obi Plo-Rick. Oh, this is bad. Ireland won by Broadside Wolf Obi Luminara. Holland, currently unknown. Whoa. Yep. See? Yeah, you can chat now. My God. Like, I'm glad I didn't go. That's boring, isn't it? Yeah, yawn. I'm sorry, but yawn. Sorry. Like, want variety and diversity. I don't want pure, you need to buy every wave metalist, otherwise you're not competitive nonsense becoming part of X-Wing. And it does, unfortunately, look like we are going that way.
Everybody's panicking because we pulled this Facebook event. Actually, Asmodee have contacted us to make sure everything's okay.
No!
Yeah.
Shut up. Who specifically?
Chris Sheen.
Right. I don't know who that is. Tell him it's fine. Tell him we just wanted to scare the world. Weekend Warlords, not. No, do you know what? They just need to sort that out, man. There's no need for that. There's no need. So I'm just filling in where the canopy's going to be, so I know. This thing's so small, it's really hard to hold in your hand. Yeah, yeah. Do you know what? There's no need for it. There was no need for them to bring out such horrifically overpowered factions. I mean, you remember the conversation I had about like the simple analogy of the points cost between Luke in an X-wing and Obi-Wan in his Delta 7. It's just ridiculous. And now then you introduce a whole faction that is predicated by basically not letting your opponent play the game or ignoring massive core mechanics. It's going to cause unbalance. Oh, Terminator! Oh, love you, dude! The raffle is going to be live very soon. What's the time, John?
It's 3 minutes to 8.
We might have... Oh, are you showing me that?
I am going to put it up on the main screen. This was Archnin, I think. I think it was Archnin. You sent this over?
Archnin, the beautiful Archnin.
Pretty sure that's who it was.
Yeah, it was. It was Archnin.
Yeah, it was Archnin. Sorry, it just came on my...
I'll get a message then. I missed it if I did.
Right, we've got to put this up because this is quite cool.
Right, this is Archnin's leg,
I'll
everyone.
show you a picture of
A
Archnin's
man's leg.
Of a man's leg. I'll say that. This is quite cool.
I think I know. Oh, Jesus. I thought it was. It's
Cad
Cad Bane
yeah.
and Aura Singh. Oh, my word. Archnin, that is awesome, dude. So good.
Yeah, it's pretty sick.
Yeah. Leave it up there for just a second. Let everyone soak that in. There's a lot of tattooed gentlemen in this chat that will doing the full bounty hunter. What was that? Doing the full... What did he say? Doing the full...
That's just, what's nice.
Up.
Doing a full bounty hunter leg.
All of them. All the way
He's
up.
gonna do them all, yeah. That's pretty sick.
You're going to do Boba Fett's helmet.
Oh, we'll top it off with that.
Yeah, right at the
That's
top.
what you meant.
Right at the top, Boba Fett's helmet, right? Or Sabine's, because she has a purple one at one point. John, I love you. Right, that was...
innocent, dude.
I know you are. No, you're not. That was Archnin's leg, everyone. So, let's start with... Should we just do black? No, I don't know what to do first. Yeah, let's do black. So, just Null Oil. I should have actually brought some. I should have brought some... Oh, bloody hell, Lamian Medium. We ain't got any Lamian Medium on the shelf, have we, John?
Yeah, probably.
Can I have a pot of Lamian Medium?
Yeah.
So, for those of you that don't know, Lamian Medium is made out of llamas. Lamian Medium is not made out of llamas. It's a special type of mixing agent that you should be using if you're using GW inks. Which one's that? Sorry, concentrating on something stupid.
You're lucky, it's the last one.
I knew it was the last one, John. I'm alright with it. So, whatever they make the ink out of, Lamian medium is the suspension it starts as. So it allows you to thin ink without the pigment splitting. Right, so because a lot of these are really strong, and you don't want to go over everything with super black ink. I am using the broken toed brushes. I'm always using broken toed brushes at the moment until they run out. And I do believe they're going to be doing a reprint, and you can get those at Protect Models. So when you're using an ink, you want to make sure that you're evenly putting it on. You don't want to have huge pulled black areas, but the Lamian medium certainly helps it to flow a little bit better than when you're using it neat. There's a little bit more give, but it will still need a little coaxing as to where you want it. And with ink, it's always a good idea to try and keep the model flat, because it will run a little bit and run round edges. So you want to get it everywhere you want, and then kind of not be moving it too much till it's dry. Back, good. Come on, good, bad, good, better. Thank you, my darlings. So I don't know what's going on with it. It keeps dropping out on us tonight. It keeps dropping out.
Right, 40 tickets.
40 tickets.
Yeah, go for it.
Go for it, you lovers. So if you want to get a ticket for our hyperspace trial, you need to go to... John, talk to me.
There's the link again. I've already pasted it once.
Boom, there you go. That's where you need to go, and you can get yourself a ticket. Hurry, hurry, hurry. It is...
Mark Ward says he's got his already.
Mark Ward's on it. I love Mark Ward's going to win it. 2 in a row. It's like when I won Nerfurder and then won Euros. It's going to be Weekend Warlords veteran, hyperspace champion, and then we're taking him to Worlds. And because he's in a wheelchair, I can just get him on as hand luggage.
Well, they are going for it as well. The tickets are going through really quick.
Told ya. Go, guys. Get them. You want to come, they will be gone in the next 30 minutes. I guarantee it. It's like a Sting show. We once had a tournament sell out in 8 minutes.
Yeah.
So,
that's 7. 7 gone.
in less than a minute. 2 minutes.
8 gone.
Right. Yeah, a lot are gone.
9. 10. 12.
No, Richie C. Don't do it to us, bro. I love you, Arch Ninny. Right, so just got to give that a minute. Ink's weird. If I start hair drying it, it goes poof, and just like runs.
Does it?
Yeah, it doesn't.
Doesn't dry properly in the right.
No,
it's quite loose, isn't it?
It's very loose. So unfortunately, we just have to wait. What should we talk about?
Should we talk about how fast these tickets are going?
Who's there? Me and Big Dog. Oh, wicked!
It's just insane.
Can you confirm when you get a moment that Mr. Anders thing went through.
Right, half the tickets have gone.
Half the tickets are gone, and we've been on for 5 minutes. See? Guys, if you're out there, I told you, Hyperspace is going. It's going. And it's like the new kit as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
We haven't had it yet, right, have we?
Yeah, we've had the kit
Or when did it come?
about a month ago. Have you not seen it?
No.
I'm sure you
Let's
must
have a look. Let's show them.
I'm not sure it is the new kit, you know.
I only went to one Hyperspace this season. Are you doing 2? What's the other one going to be? Mr. Lovely Whittam. Sorry, I'm down here trying not to burn my fingers. Oh, it's hot. I'm not sure that's good for the plastic. Yeah, you will be seeing Salacious Crumb next week. He's coming from Ryan's in the next couple of days. Those of you that are in the $10 will be getting Salacious sent straight out to you, and those of you that are in the $20 bracket, I'll get on painting them. You'll see one painted next week, and the cards are on their way to a printer, or a printer's printing them, so just be patient with the cards. They're coming back in the next couple of weeks. They'll be back with me, and I'll be sending cards out to all the Patreons. No, thank you to all the vets. Oh, I missed that. Oh, and John ain't got it up off the press. My sources in the Outer Rim, the Dutch Grand Championship was surprisingly won by Yelta with Obi Plum Rick. No, it doesn't come as a massive surprise at all. How boring is that? So you got 5 national tournaments that were all won by 3 of them won by the same list. Deeply, deeply disturbing. No, you use the Salacious Crumb Dial whenever. It's going to be like the theme is the Patreon dials will all be like something will never fly a ship, hopefully. Like the next one, I'm going to do a loaf cat. Something like that. It might be, I might end up doing, you know, that cool new little dog droid eventually for a Patreon dial. So there'll all be dials that are really cute and quirky. Like Mark has 4 dials and they're all mad and none of them ever match the ships, but he just loves his dial covers. And he knows that that Porg is that and that's that. So, see, he uses his Porg dial in every list all the time. Perfect.
I don't know where it is.
You don't know where the kit is?
No
John
idea.
sold the kit on eBay, everyone. So now you brought your tickets. Too late.
It is about somewhere, definitely. But
I might have to get my air dryer a little bit just to help it along a little bit. Sorry, everyone. Oh. Oh.
yeah.
I don't know where it is, John.
So somebody's been tidying up and changing things.
Is that what you call tidying up?
It's not what I call tidying up. It's what somebody else calls tidying up.
Young
Moving things
people,
about.
you can't get the right young people anymore. So I'm just going to grab a bit of this black.
Ash says the kit is season 2. Oh, okay. He is listening. Mr. Brooks is online.
Hey, Mr. Brookos! Where is it, Ash?
Where is the kit? Where's the kit? If I shout at my phone, will he hear me?
Yeah, where's the kit? So what I'm doing now with the black, neat, is I'm going back in and I'm just paying attention to some of the deeper bits I want to
One or
darken
two are
down.
not much different. Please,
Who said that?
Lee. Mr. Brooks is typing. I shouted at my phone. He must have heard me.
That's how it works, John.
Apparently Simon's hidden it.
Why would you hide it?
Jolly J pin. It's on one of the shelves behind the green screen. I went behind the green screen, and do you know what? I couldn't see nothing.
Ulfric, you lovely man. Thank you, my darling. By the way, Ulfric, I gave all your bottles of Kraken out to everyone. They were very happy, and you're a very kind man. And I've still got Dalton's one because I haven't seen him yet. But he's coming to my house soon to have some pasta, promised. I'm going to make him a pizza, and I'll even put pineapple on him for him. I won't. I'll tell him I will, but I won't. I won't. That's so wrong. That's so wrong. Oh, John's found it. Hold on, mate. I'm coming. If I get this ink on, I can show him while it's drying.
Quite a cool poster.
Bugsy!
Maybe we should stream it.
Stream the poster.
Well, give it away on the stream.
That's a wicked idea.
That's quite cool. Could the stream like that at some point?
Look at that poster.
That's in the kit.
We're going to give that away.
Instead of us sticking it up on our grotty wall, we'll give it to you.
It's cooler. How about that? You like that, you lot? We'll give it away while we're doing the hyperspace.
Yeah. Yeah, spot price, hyperspace.
Wow. There's 66 people watching.
Yeah, there isn't there?
Yeah, 66. That is the right
That's a lot of plastic.
Okay, so... Ooh. So it looks like... Same templates. Are they the same? Exactly? I never had a set. I think they're the same, but... Were they Vades? Are the Vades what you got in the first kit? Or didn't you get Jam or Focus or something?
Under the table.
Evades are new. Yeah, I thought the Evades were new. That's why I said, ooh. So, acrylic Evades.
There's a lot of them.
Yeah, there's a lot of Evades. Oh,
There's
Jesus.
a lot of tokens in general.
And there's a lot of range rulers and there's a lot of templates.
Yep.
And are the dice the same?
Got one.
Yep, dice are the same. Dice are the same. No, Ulfric, they didn't, but I'll get that sorted over the next couple of
That's pretty cool.
of
Cards.
months.
Plastic cards there.
So we have got a Boba Fett card. Can I open it? So this is a redone. It's such a beautiful bit of artwork. I know we've seen it before, but that's really nice. So we got those, and we got wicked artwork on the back too. Same artwork, but in black and white. Yeah, it is really nice. A beautiful drawing. Right, go on. Is that isn't, is it? Is that actually who I think that is? I can't believe they've done this. If they have. It's Corin. It's the same picture. I'm Corin, I fly an E-wing. I'm from Yorkshire and I fly an E-wing. Corin's my name. Horny Corin. Hey!
Yeah,
Zoom! It's so bad. Why didn't you do another picture of Corin? It's nearly as bad as the dash
you compare
one.
it to that one, which is lovely, and then that one.
Ooh, shiny. Oh, these all plastic. Shut the
Yeah.
front door.
Yeah.
Wow. There's going to be a few people that'll be upset. Jesus, it's like Christmas. Right. Oh, spot gloss Ricolet. You see that? There's two of those. And it's got the picture on the back. And then plastic stealth device. That's very nice. That is very. And I use stealth device on my Millennium Falcon. We are leaving at about 9:15, babe. Are they all stealth device? Yeah. So there's a lot. It's very good.
And then
More,
there are
John.
4 of them.
4 of these. I want one of those. I want one of those so I can give it away to you lot.
So it's a folder for your cards.
That's very nice though. That I love that colour there. It's all like red. And I know it's clearly, is that not green? It must be yellow. Is that
it's
green?
yellow, yeah.
It's yellow. 4 of those.
One of those,
One of these.
which says 2019, but I'm sure that doesn't mean that.
You're invited to the 2019 World Championships. Johns, what's happened?
Oh.
Look.
Oh.
Don't put my music on, John. Good job it didn't open that other pop-up. And that's it, right?
And then the trophy.
Oh, I'll show you the trophy. Let's have a look. This is the new trophy. I need one of these. I ain't got one of these this year. Oh, that's really nice. Look at that. So you've got the printed picture of the background behind and then the Naboo at the front. So you get like this flying out of the thing effect. It's really cool. That's the nicest one they've done. Really nice.
And maybe we'll commission you to do a Naboo fighter. What do you reckon? The card and the trophy? It seems appropriate, doesn't it?
I'll do this for you.
Yeah.
It's because I love you. I would marry you if you ask me.
Not asking you.
Because you are scared I would say no and reject you. And you'll feel very bad about your life. So, black ink's getting kind of dry. I'm going to use a little bit of brown too. Just to add in a little bit of dirtiness.
So all for it yet again is Stream Boss.
He's clever, he waits.
He waits, yeah.
He waits.
Stream Boss, doesn't he?
Yeah, he likes his stream boss position.
We are down to 9 tickets.
9 tickets left for our hyperspace trial, guys. You can get those at the Weekend Warlords somewhere. Weekend Warlords drive-through. John's
Look, I'm sure if you want a ticket, you can find it. But in case you can't, I'll put the link up again.
Thanks, John. You're the man.
Can I check yours has gone through, Lee? Right, let me remember how to do all this stuff.
Yeah, John doesn't work here anymore. He's like Ash.
Nope. There's a few people that have failed. I don't know why people fail on our checkout system. Most people seem to get it working. Lee Dalton, yes, yours has gone through, Lee.
Lee, you're a good one, mate. Sorry, I don't know what's going on tonight. Maybe I just need to keep Alan Barlow forgot to put his name in.
But I'm sure it'll be there. I'm pretty sure you couldn't have checked out without putting some sort of name in, like Alan Barlow on.
Is it still no
order.
sand? Oh, we've got sand now. Don't shout again when you reset. Your language in the chat is making me have to say that language. Sounds bad. I don't know what's going on. Honestly, and I'm not touching anything. There's no wires next to me. We're not touching any buttons. Thank you, Haney. Haney thinks I sound great, whatever. Yeah, Haney be like, you can shout at me.
Amazing.
He's not so demanding like Spurgy.
No.
Spurgy, that's what we'll call him. Yeah, I agree. Sounds fine. Cool. Sorry, it's this ink. It takes forever.
Do we want to start the world's card giveaway?
Let's do the giveaway. You're absolutely right, John.
So 500 a ticket?
It's 500 Spondoolies a ticket. You get an extra one if you are a subscriber, so subscribe if you're not. And they're going to go live in a second.
No.
Yeah, kid friendly. Yeah, because I'm kid friendly to you when I speak, ain't I, babe? Hey, babe. Scarlett, I never use any French words, do I? Oh, no. Love her. Right. So, what I'm going to do, this is the old-fashioned way of doing things. I'm going to go back in with, I'm going to get a bit of white again. Is that there? Just get a bit of white. Oh, that wasn't a little bit of white, that was loads of white. Should I go pure white?
We've got 7 tickets left.
7 tickets left. Wow. That's pretty amazing, dude.
Yeah, it's not bad, is it?
Where's my other little brush? Alright, you'll do. So, I'm probably just going to go pure white, but I'm going to thin it. You'll see. Ooh. And then we're going to start.
Mr. Stander says somebody buy one for George before they disappear. I think we might have sorted that one, don't worry.
Oh, dude, I don't need a ticket to go to a tournament. What's wrong with you? I just turn up. You never seen Goodfellas? We're in a full restaurant and they're like table at the front now, and there's a waiter comes out of a table on his head. Right, they're sitting there. That's what happens. I never buy a ticket. I didn't even have an invite to Worlds. They still let me play. Honestly.
Scarlett's dueling.
Who's she dueling?
Lucky Kilseye.
Oh, really?
It's amazing. That ship's looking amazing now. Last time I looked at it.
It's not amazing yet, John. It's just covered in ink.
Yeah. It looks better than what I could do.
So, like, if you use paint thin over like this technique where you've like blasted it with ink and stuff, you kind of start painting like you're actually cartoon comic book colouring in. So you can start using very faint little lines, crosshatch lines, and picking out certain details. So you're like going backwards now. So we put in some dirty areas, and now we're going to be a bit creative with where we put these and how we build up the white again. So because as you're putting the white on, in places where you're not, it kind of almost simulates little bits of battle damage. Sorry everyone, I'm sorry I go quiet.
Yeah, I'm trying to read it. Let me, concentrating on other things.
I told you, Tinder is for after, not during.
Ladies never sleep, you know.
They bloody do. Just not with me.
Sound isn't coming out. We're just not used to it being quiet.
Yeah, you're not used to me being quiet. I'm sorry, everyone. So, any of you that have ever been to a tournament, Blue Galaxy. Who are you, Blue Galaxy?
Do we know you?
I'd like to know you. I think. Where are you? Who are you? Because you're new on the stream, and we do you know what we haven't done? Country call for ages.
Country call.
We'll do that in a second, but I'd like to
Hold it for a second.
Just hold it for a second. I'd like.
Get ready to all go at once. We like it when you all go all of a sudden.
Ah. I was thinking maybe it was. Maybe it was a lady. Blue Galaxy. Who's from Texas?
Oh.
I'm confused here.
Yeah.
Right, listen. We have a tradition sometimes on this show. I ask you to put in the chat where you are watching from, and we can see how many lovely countries are out there and how many different parts of those countries people are watching. So go for it. Do it. Chuck up where you're watching. Mr. Spurgeon, PG-12, please. Nowhere rude.
Chester, UK.
Yeah.
Toilet.
Dalton instantly ruins it.
Wellington.
Who's watching in Willington?
Scarlett Delapina.
She's not. She's lying.
Druidsville, UK. Seattle, the colonies. California, of course, it's Archning from California.
Archning always wins this game.
Yeah.
Who can beat Archning's location?
The middle of the Irish Sea on a ship.
Is that
Bremy.
Yeah, Bremner, Chris.
Yeah, right.
That's what he does.
Swanage, Oldham, UK.
Who's watching in Swanage?
Tim Fett.
Really? I've been to Swanage a lot. Hello, bro. What? Shut up!
New Hampshire. Chicago.
Really?
Yeah. Shazbot. Northmanton.
Northmanton?
Northmanton. Oh, I don't know. Bedford, West Yorkshire. Texas, USA, Blue Galaxy.
I think you might win, Texas.
Yeah.
Have you got a big ass hat? And have you got cow horns strapped to the front of your car? If you haven't, why not?
That's how we imagine everybody in
Yeah.
Texas.
Come on, Blue Galaxy. And how many guns do you carry on a daily basis? Because we were told everyone in Texas basically looks like the Lone Ranger in a Cadillac with cow horns. This is the lie we've been sold. I'd love if it was
I have
confirmed.
boots. She's got boots.
You said boots.
Boots.
Boots. It's a close one, John.
What's personal?
She's a lady. That's personal, George. What? What's personal?
I like.
Captain
No
Rex.
guns. She doesn't do guns.
It's good for you. But have you got a car with cow horns on the front? Do they exist in Texas? Or is that just purely a Hollywood marketing scam? Captain, see, he's worse than I am.
That's terrible. It didn't even occur to me.
It's the older generation, you see. Those that have lived through World War Two. So paint like Findat, we've talked about this, has varying opacities.
Oh, she says they exist and tons of guns, but not me.
Good for you. That's what I like to hear. I'd like to go to Texas. I'd like to go to California. I'd like to go to Chicago. I'd like to go all those places now. Now that I've been to America, I want to see more of America.
I think that's the problem with America. It's such a large place. It's hard to get an impression of the country from just one place, isn't it?
Because they're so different
Yeah.
place to place. It's so, yeah.
Whereas in the UK, you go to a couple of cities and you've kind of got a flavour of the UK already.
What they saying? Oh, everything is 4+ hour drive over there. Yeah, I know, man. I know.
Come to Chicago, drinks on me, Shazbot.
Dude, I might take you up on that one day.
Archning. If you ever go to California, I'll happily cook and give you somewhere to sleep.
Have you arching? Made me cry.
Apparently, Blue Galaxy says it takes 12 hours to drive across the state.
Shut up. So on a good day, if you got the traffic lights with you, and the
You could, 12
M25 ain't
hours.
too bad, you could do from the bottom of England to the top of Scotland.
Yeah.
6?
Yeah, 6.
On a good
6,
day?
7 hours, yeah.
6,
on a
7
good day.
hours?
A good day. If you did 12 hours, you'd be in the sea.
Oh, you'd be well in the sea.
In any direction.
Don't get me wrong, that 6-hour journey will take you 3 days because of the British roads and how bad our traffic systems can be. But, wow, can you imagine 12 hours to get out of Derbyshire? Oh, man. No wonder they don't go to a lot of different tournaments.
Our closest bit of wilderness is probably takes the Peak District, about 40 minutes to drive across it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and people get lost on that. They must think we're mad.
They'd be right then, wouldn't they?
Yeah. Yeah, Texas is a country.
It's more than a country, that. Jesus, 12 hours. It's a big country.
Arshin says it takes him 4 hours to get to Vegas from where he is. That's pretty cool. I want to go to Vegas.
I want to go to Vegas. I don't know actually. Do I want to go to Vegas? I'd like to just see it. I wouldn't be like interested in actually the gambling or the casinos. But I'd like to drive and see it.
Yeah.
You know, with all the lights and that. Because it's been so... It's one of those places, you know, like that bit of New York. Where like the roads meet and they have all the billboards.
Yeah.
That everyone's seen like a million times on films. The Strip in Las Vegas is the same thing. So we're starting to clean up now, and we're starting to put some lights back in. And we will still maybe even get some darks back and do a little bit of chipping and go back forwards with all your... Ooh! Wow. I know I certainly saw people living under motorway bridges in America, which was quite shocking. Hello? Better? Why is it, John? What's happening?
I don't know. Probably have to restart the machine, but I mean, killing the stream completely.
Back? Welcome back. Thank you guys. Just keep letting us know when it goes. I am being a little bit quiet tonight. I'm a bit knackered after the weekend, to be honest with you.
I think we both are, aren't we? I mean, full 7 days for me. 8 now.
I'm a single daddy, John. It never bloody have a day off.
Tell me about it. I'm single most of the time.
Do you want to have a non-sexual gay relationship? I'd be up for that. I just want someone to cuddle while I'm watching my soaps.
Really? It's called a pillow, George.
But the pillow don't cuddle you back, John.
I don't know. I've got quite a big pillow, and you know, when she's away, it's called Pillow Wife.
Pillow wife.
Yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Do you really have a pillow wife? Oh, everybody, all together.
Oh.
I imagine you've knocked the USB cable in the PC when moving the camera inside. Give them all a nudge, and that should help. Should I?
No.
No. Did you see that? I got near it, and no, don't touch it.
I won't touch anything. It's the only thing that's going wrong tonight. We can live with that.
At Scarlet Delapina 13, what I'll do is get Simeon to send me a really nice picture of you, and I'll get one made for your dad. Oh, thank you, mate. She loves that pillow of Simeon. James had, everyone, he had a big picture of Simeon wearing a pink bow in his hair, put on a pillow, and he had the same picture turned into a stuffed voodoo doll and gave them to me.
Nice.
Yeah, and I sit on Simeon's face all the time, and he loves it. Debate to have my face on a t-shirt, say yes. No, I don't want your face on a t-shirt, babe. I'm not Beverly Goldberg. Otherwise I'll have to get your face on a t-shirt, wear it, and say I made her with bits of my body. You don't want that, do you, Scarlett? Are you taking over my stream?
Yeah, she's saying the stream's following you, coming right off the corner there, George.
Sorry, guys. So, like, what you can't see is the actual camera is literally at the tip of my nose, and it's really weird position for me to work. Really weird position.
Yeah, it's kind of strange that we don't actually hit it with the other camera, isn't it?
That we what? What are you laughing at? You laughing because you got everyone picking on me? She thinks you're funny. You should make a Rasta doll that is Rasta himself. Do you know what? I actually have like a caricature of myself that I've drawn for years that would actually make a really good doll. It makes me look clearly more handsome than I am, but hey, you know, handsome's more than skin deep.
All the tickets gone.
No,
Yeah.
that's it. That's it, everyone. There's no more hyperspace tickets.
We're blowing 40 tickets.
See?
Yeah. Yeah.
Back.
Yeah, I think.
Back, yeah. No, we're back, right?
No, we're back now.
We're back now. Yeah, yeah. Richie,
Yeah.
you're so last
Yeah.
2 minutes ago.
We caught it that time.
Yeah, we caught it, man. What's wrong with you? So let's do a little bit of blue. Just to show you what I do with the blue.
James, I'm nowhere near the PT. It's not me.
And it ain't me. It ain't me. Don't pick on me, you old man. You old bald man picking on a minority like myself. I'm a minority, John. Alright, I'm colourblind. Don't a lot of us.
Is that a minority?
It is now.
It's not a protected category though, is it?
It's a protected place
You've
of.
got glasses on already,
I've
mate.
got glasses on already. Thanks for reminding me again,
It's
John.
okay.
Just get some nice blue back on that blue.
Rasta, did you see the video I put on the banter chat? You should do that to John.
I didn't, you know, dude. I haven't been in any of those.
You've got to
for
go
a
and
bit.
have a look at it, Tartan James, and if it's really horrible, you're banned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, apparently James also sent you something that I should read out loud to me, and it'll make me laugh. I don't know when that was. So you see, I'm going over the blue with a lighter blue, but leaving like an outline of the darker blue. So you create depth and so on.
I don't know when you put it on, but it wasn't recently.
He's put something in the chat, John.
He's tormenting me.
What is it, John? What is it? Is it bad? What is it? What is it? Scarlett's laughing. What is it? Something about boomers. What is it? Tell me. Tell me!
Some guy keeps putting a toilet plunger on his mate's bald head. He can't get it off.
Just like you and Ash the other day.
He's getting himself laughing. Yeah, that's a bit childish.
What is? Are they bullying you, John?
Third game is, have I missed the announcements yet?
The announcement was, Doddy, you lovely man, was that our hyperspace tickets went live at 8 o'clock and they're all sold out now, bro.
Yeah.
I'm really sorry.
A ticket a minute.
Yeah, ticket a minute, dude. What's he saying? What's he saying?
He's not saying anything.
What's
at
the?
the moment.
He's probably mourning.
Yeah.
He's probably at home weeping into his cornflakes.
Is that a smiley face or a sad face? Can't
It's,
see.
it's a shock. No, it's sad.
Oh, crying.
Doddy, man, we miss you guys. I haven't seen them for ages.
Well, we've only got 6 entries for the raffle, so you've got a very good chance of getting a card.
What? There's only 6 people.
Yeah.
Right, guys, there's still time to get your raffle tickets. Yeah. Well, then someone will be winning more than one. Did you just spill Coke on your leg? Stop taking over my stream with your nonsense, or I will kill you in your sleep. No one will know what happened. Seriously, I know people with pig farms, Scarlett. They'll eat even the bones, everything.
That's top parenting.
Threaten them with death.
Yeah.
What greater threat is there, John? Take their toys away? No, you'll die. I will kill you.
Embarrassing them in public, that's probably a worse thing.
Yeah, you can't really embarrass Scarlett, though. Don't sneeze on her, dude. John just sneezed on my child, everyone.
She's miles away.
I'm just joking, John.
I tried to reach her, but I'm not sure I did. Will we get confirmation emails arid hyperspace?
What?
I don't know.
Confirmation emails? What do you think we are, FFG? It's Spurgy, innit?
No, I don't think it was.
Who was it?
Alan Barlow.
Oh, well, you can have an email.
Alan, I think you should have got something to say you've booked your ticket. Before we get the red carpet.
Who gets the red carpet?
Lee Dalton?
You always get the red carpet in my book, mate. So a little bit of the brown ink again. Just on a couple of
Can you
bits.
put me on the reserve list, Dolly's Gaming? I don't know if we'll be running a reserve list. We might run the ability to trade it, well, swap your ticket with somebody, I guess. I'll see.
Don't worry, Doddy. If someone who's got a ticket can't come and we hear of it, we'll let you know, mate. But
Mark's on the stream saying he's amazed at your pod.
oh, it's all right, mate. I ain't finished yet. And you remember I said I'll completely finish it on stream. I won't, because I ain't done the underneath, and I ain't got to the engines, and it's this ink. So I've done the white, and I'm just going and putting a few little, like, specific. Oh, sorry. Then I start to use the ink, like actual little. Start to get some weathering on it. So when you're using the inks like this, you go back over and you get stronger fills. You're painting with it now. We're not going over everything. Think about any spaceship. So it hits the front you're going to get dirty streaks, but sometimes less is more, and you can always add. It's harder to take away, so that's what we want to do. We want to this front part would definitely be getting a battering, wouldn't it? It's the bit that hits all the atmosphere first and all of that. So I mean, if you can see, let's see if I can get. Yeah, can you see? Let's wipe this off. And you see where you have like the little spots and chips. That's also done with the ink, and you can see the little streaks, right? So these are layers, and you're building and building and light glazes over areas. It just takes a few kind of goes at things.
So there's a few people saying they haven't received confirmation emails about their tickets. Stu True was one of them. Yeah, Stu, your ticket's gone through.
Okay, anyone else that we can help?
Scott Lewis Witham went through.
Witham go through, yeah, Louise.
Marcus Wilson's coming.
Yeah, Marcus. I like Marcus. I like Lewis. I like everyone,
Tim King,
but I do like those.
Dalton. Will Pinter. He did
Yeah.
contact me earlier in the week, asked when they were going live.
Love
I said
Will.
sometime after the weekend, so you obviously paid attention.
I love Will and Ben. A large amount.
John Bamford's in. Luke Townsend, yeah, they're all in.
So can you start to see how I can you go back and forward, and you start to get like layers and lots of different colours. Can you see? You see what's happening? You must be able to see what's going on here, right? And how easy it can be. It's just about you taking your time, feeling it, looking for your light
Paul
edges.
Spurgeon, I've got your ticket. Captain Ray says, what's the best way to highlight black areas? Great.
Grey and very minutely. So you're really much better off just catching an edge. Sorry, just got a pinch in my neck. So I would paint it all black, and then I would do very thin edge highlight in like a mid grey, and then I would like catch the corners with a light, really light grey, and like pinpoint it. Really thin paint. That would work really well. You don't want to make black look grey. You want black to stay black, so go a little bit stark with your contrast, and so on and so forth. Right, so what more am I going to do to this? I'm going to put the stars in the canopies. I've not done the underneath, right? I'll do all that at home. And I am going to do my best. If you can see in there, there's an Engione. But it's like, it's going to require some sort of magic to get me a brush in there. But I will endeavour with that. But you can kind of see where we've gone. We started with a really plain thing. We've used some washes. We've gone back and forward. I might touch a little bit of silver on this bit. I might pick out that little button. I don't know yet. I'm still going to play with it a little bit. But that's it. That's kind of a simple That's all you're doing. If you just want to paint the ship, you just want to make it better, put a nice base coat on, nice and thin. Just can we get a demo on how to fit magnets to ships and stands, please? Yes, you can. I will sort that out for you in the next couple of shows. I'll do a show maybe where I do the pod racer I was talking about, and then I'll do a prequel. I'll do like a run up to it and show you about magnets and sizes and so on and so forth. But look, that's really easy. We used 2 colours, 3 colours. We used a couple of inks. I'm going to be chased off campus later, Rasta and John. See you at the hyperspace. Love you, Matt. Thank you so much, and we'll get those war bands sorted out for you soon.
Yeah.
So Mark, he's not finished yet, but it will be with you next week. The T70 will be sat in the cabinet for you, mate, when you get here tomorrow. But that'll be your new little Finn pod coming to you soon. Weekend Warlords veteran Finn. Right, so are you going to paint a QTKT then raffle it off a layer? I like that you remembered that. I'm going to paint a QTKT and raffle it off a layer.
Yeah. That
Okay.
sounds cool.
So there'll be a one-off, and in fact, I wonder if there's a way of doing a raffle where we did a live online as well as in the room raffle.
Maybe.
Maybe.
We might be able to do some certain items. Yeah, we probably won't be able to do the whole thing because it's a bit hectic. If you
No,
it's
just
a bit crazy.
that.
But yeah, we
Be
might
just
able to,
that.
Yeah,
Like a single item, because it'd be a one-off.
we could probably definitely almost do that. Yeah.
Okay.
Let me think about that. But yeah.
Mark is the least I can do, dude. Yeah, do you a little... Can I have you running 3 painted chips with your little piddly fin? So now you've got a really nice fin, and you are my hero, mate. I love you to bits. You're awesome. So, right. Shall we close the raffle, John?
Yes.
Right, so I'll give you to the can of, I don't know, in my head, like 15, 20. Come on. If you want a raffle ticket, now's the time to do it. So glad I shared the KTQT story. Yeah, mate. And do you know, so look, I've not been like 100% on form past few weeks. I'm going through this transition of being single dad. And single dad takes a lot of time up. So I forget stuff like Katie Cutie, and I've got a million things going on. So, but I'm glad you reminded me, Josh. And yes, Hayley, thank you for the story. I will definitely have time before Christmas to do that, and we'll raffle that off at layer. So, just going to give you last chance to enter. John, get ready to close it on 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Closed. Right. How many entrants did we have?
We had.
Let's have a look.
11.
11 users.
36 tickets.
We've got 8 things to give away. 3 people are going to be so pissed off. I'm so sorry. So, the first 7 names I'm going to read are all going to get one of these cards. Right, listen. Before we start doing that, if I know you personally and I know who your nickname is and I've already got your address or I'm going to see you at a shop, don't send me a message and don't send me your address. I'll give it to you face to face. If I don't know you, I would like a message on my Facebook, my private profile, or my Rasta Maice painting profile with your name, your username and your address, please. And I will get these out to you. So, the first winner, one of the first 7 winners of the Trade Federation drone cards from Worlds is, good luck everyone, Amish Josh. I don't need to post to him. Do you know what?
Right, yeah.
Yeah, hold on. There's a pen. I got a pen. Let's get a bit of paper out of the printer.
That'll do.
So, Amish. Number 2 is Tavern Wars. And the next one is Wookie Outrider. Nice. And the next one,
Archnin.
Perfect. And one more. Terminator! Yeah, he's winning everything at the moment, bro. And the next one. Ulfric!
How many is that?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
2 more.
One more.
Rattler 84.
Rattler! Rattler, if you want me to post it, cool. Send me your address. If not, it'll be waiting at the shop. Amish, I'll put it in the stream box. Thank you, Amish, for doing that. Tavern Wars, Wookiee Outrider, Archnin, Terminator, yours will be waiting at the store. Ulfric, yours will be waiting at the store. And Rattler, let me know whether you want me to send it to you or you're going to pick it up. And then, hold on, the final winner of the Jedi card. Oh, there's a... I'll find it when we finish the stream for Rattler. I'll put it in there. And this is for the Jedi card, everyone. And the winner is... Alan Barlow! Well done, mate. He wanted it as well, I think. I think everyone wanted that. Alan Barlow gets the Jedi. Well done. Thank you very much for your lovely, lovely donations. I can have electric this week. Oh, if only it was a joke. Right, so no, thank you so much, everyone. Thank you. You know how much I appreciate it. There is 8 of you that are won lovely things. It's going to be 9 of you because Josh has given it back to give back to you.
Yeah.
So someone at some point is going to be winning one of those cards that hasn't won today. Yeah. So brilliant. Thank you so much. Cool. Thank you for joining me today. Dalton, is there any news on Legion yet? Because I am really wanting to start that project. I'm kind of like, you know, when you don't want to get your teeth into anything else because you're like, he says nothing. He gave me Darth Maul emojis. What does that mean? Right, heading to bed. Will you guys in 2 weeks' time be back on UK time? I'll see you guys. Does John have a spare box? We haven't got nothing yet. No, we haven't got nothing yet. All right, well, look. Thank you, Ulfric. He's healed himself because someone tried taking him down a peg. He was like, I'm not having that. I'll work out what I'm doing next week. I might start the Orcs. Might. We'll see. Cool. Oh, I know it would, but I just spent the weekend lighting up 4 lightsaber grievers with someone. Fiddly as, but really satisfying to get finished. I'll work out what I'm doing next week. You'll have pictures of the Space Wolf next week because it will be completely finished. It's just looking so good at the moment. The Space Wolf will be pictured up. I'll get that also on my page afterwards. Tune in tomorrow for Tuesday night stream. There's going to be some great games. I won't be about, unfortunately, and nor will Mr. Bruce, because we've just done 3 days here at Warlords and it's not fair on my little one. So I won't be here, but next Tuesday I'll be back. I now have my paints out. Ooh, I like it. And that yeah, no, thank you very much. I know this was a little bit of a shorter one, and it was kind of thrown together a bit quick, but I just wanted to do something more for Captain Rex than anything after I saw his wicked little attempts and just going, look, brush painting can work as well. I really like, and I like the effect you get with brush painting. You get a much stronger, more, I don't know, vibrant looking set of colours at times. Yeah, no, thank you guys, and thank you for every week for tuning in. You know it means the world to us. So yeah, Tuesday night streaming. I'll be back next week. I am gonna do something cool next week. Big up Mark Ward, the new Weekend Warlords veteran, High Lord, Supreme Champion, Hero Champion, Legend of Legends.
The only other person to hold
the
a golden
only
Poe.
other person to hold Golden Poe. Once again, well done, Mark. Yeah, thank you, Archnin. Thank you, Haney, Archnin, all my American viewers, all of you lovely people, my new viewers now in Texas, and people that I met at Worlds. Means the world. I'll be a little bit more perky next week. I'm just absolutely cream crackered, John. For those of you in American, cream crackered is Cockney rhyming slam for I'm knackered. And knackered is rhyming slam for I'm really tired.
Oh.
Right, I know.
Time for bed.
Yeah. Love you, Doc. I like that. Don't know who that is, but I love you too. Cool. Peace, everyone. I will see you next week. Love you, Terminator. Well done, Mark. Thanks for everyone for donating. Stay tuned. We're going to run the credits and you get to see your names in lights. It's been awesome. See you next week. Peace.